Welcome to Chart Talk, Coach's Corner. Today we'll be going over building the CMS 1500 insurance claim using Chart Talk. We will be reviewing the various screens in Chart Talk that hold information that populate the fields on the 1500. You should note that every time you print a 1500 from Chart Talk, these fields are populated new. So, if you printed a claim, or you're previewing a printed claim, and you needed to change what's in box 10, you could close that claim down, make the adjustments you need to make, in this instance on the visit screen, and go and reprint the claim, and the changes would be reflected. So hopefully you can use today's episode to be able to make tweaks in the Chart Talk to get your claims dialed in the way you want to. Now let's take a look at the Chart Talk screens and the fields that hold the information from the 1500. To navigate to the Payer Configuration screen, expand the Practice Management menu and select Payers. Open the payer by clicking Edit. On the CMS 1500 form, the top address is populated from the address fields here under Payer Configuration. Box 1 of the 1500 is populated by selecting the insurance type from this drop-down menu. Box 9D is the secondary payer, and it is populated from the payer name field. Box 11C is the primary payer, and it is populated from the payer name field. Box 19 can include text from the additional claim info when Include Standard Text is checked. Box 14 will show the accident date when the payer is selected to include accident date in EDI. To navigate to the Patient Payer Configuration screen, expand Information from the Patient Navigation menu and select Payer Information. To edit an existing configuration, click Edit from this screen. Box 1A is populated by the Primary Payer Insurance ID from this screen. Box 6, the relation of the insured to the patient, is populated from this drop-down menu. If the relationship is anything other than self, then Box 4 and Box 7, the name of the insured and address of the insured, come from this screen. Box 9 and Box 9A are applicable when the payer type is secondary. Box 11 and 11A are the group policy number and date of birth of the insured. Box 27 is selected when Accept Assignment is selected on this screen. To navigate to the Locations menu, expand Practice Management and select Locations. To create a new record, click Create, or to edit an existing record, choose Edit. Box 32 on the 1500 is controlled by the location checked, as is Billing. Box 33 is controlled by the location checked, is Service. Box 32A and 33A are the provider NPI, or if the provider is part of a group, the group NPI. You can overwrite that logic by choosing Use This in either of these 32A or 33A. To save the record, click Save. To navigate to Practice Group, expand Practice Management and select Practice Group. To create a new group, click Create, or to edit an existing group, choose Edit. Box 25 will use this value for SSN or EIN and the tax ID number when the rendering provider is a member of this group. Box 32A and 33A will use this NPI number when the provider is a member of this group. One way to navigate to the date of service record for a claim is to go to the clinic dashboard and click on the time of the appointment. The header information on the visit record controls box 10 of the 1500. If the visit type is configured to be an is accident type, that will enable the accident reason field. If the accident reason is selected to be auto, that will enable the state field, which you can select which state the auto accident occurred in. The Seen By drop-down list indicates the rendering provider. You can collapse the basic information and SOAP information fields to quickly look at the diagnostic codes. The diagnostic codes populate box 21 of the 1500 form. You can move the diagnosis around and reorder them by dragging and dropping. The procedure codes in box 24 are controlled by the CPT code field. Box 28 is also controlled by the CPT code field by totaling the sum of the charges. To navigate to the user profile, click on Your Picture or the gray bubble at the top of your browser. The NPI number here will populate box 24J for the rendering provider. You can also change group assignment for a provider from this screen. The NPI number in boxes 32A and 33A are controlled here as well, depending on the values for the group or the location. Click Update to save any changes. To navigate to the patient information screen, click Patients from the main navigation menu and filter the list by last name and first name. Click on the patient's name to go to the patient navigation menu. From the patient navigation menu, expand Information and click General Information. Boxes 2 and 3 are populated from the patient's first name and last name and date of birth. Box 5, the patient's address, is populated from the patient address here. Box 26 is an internal ChartTalk patient account number. Referring provider in box 17 can be controlled by expanding information and going to referring provider and adding a referring provider here. The referring provider must be marked as main to appear in box 17. In today's Coach's Corner, we went over the screens used to populate the information that makes up your CMS 1500 printed claims. The screens used were the payer configuration, the patient payer configuration, locations, practice group, visit, user, and the patient information screen. We hope this helps, and if you need any more, refer to the manual at manual.mycharttalk.com. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next Coach's Corner.